conversations, and opinions expressed on this channel could be subjective or objective and are also for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only. Here on The Mix, we encourage and implore you to conduct your own research.
Nobody's safe!
Hey everyone, welcome to The Mix. Like this video, share this video. Thank you guys for tuning in to my channel. If you are interested in donating, Cash App, Zelle, and PayPal, it is in the description section of this post. All donations go toward content enhancement creation. If you drop some comments, keep it respectful and peaceful in the chat. I appreciate you guys. Again, stay tuned, stay connected for details, logistics of the second quarter giveaway. Yes, I'll be probably dropping a video and dropping something in the post in the community section. More details, information, so you guys will be prepared and know what to expect. So, without further ado, as you can see what this video is going to be about, yes, there is an update. According to TMZ, some things has been going down. Most recent legal claims filed, and it involves LeBron James, Jayz, Beyonce, and Diddy. Diddy is the main character, starring character. Let me just get that out there. And also to you guys, no one has been found guilty of anything, not even Diddy, from a criminal or civil perspective. None of them. So let me go ahead and head on over to TMZ, go over this article. Then I'll come back with my final thoughts, reaction, and opinion. Here we go. Okay, everyone. This is X, formerly known as Twitter. This has been trending all day. Yes, a new Diddy accuser claims he was actually assaulted and humiliated at a freak-off party in Miami. And he says Jay-Z, Beyonce, LeBron James, and Gloria Estefan saw him in rough shape. Oh my goodness, this is exclusive. Again, TMZ, these are allegations. Nothing has been proven to be factual in the court of law. No one has been found guilty. So let me click here. Okay, according to TMZ article, new Diddy accuser, Beyonce, LeBron saw me at Ecoff. I was a guy in the pink mask. Oh my gosh, this was posted on April 1st, and it's not an April Fool's joke. Okay. The article further cites a spokesperson for LeBron James to tell TMZ this is demonstrably false and doesn't even merit a report or response. A basic internet search shows what LeBron was doing all of April 2015. He was playing basketball at Cavaliers and never in Miami. The article further cites Brian Bieber, attorney for Brandon Paul, tells TMZ, is this an April Fool's Day joke? Okay, now let's get into it, y'all. If someone seriously filed this lawsuit, the allegations against Brandon are 100% false and literally impossible to have occurred. Brandon was still in high school in Ohio at the time, having never even set foot in West Palm Beach in his life. It's unfortunate that anyone who pays the filing fee and gets directions to the courthouse can file a frivolous lawsuit. We will be seeking an immediate dismissal of the case and appropriate sanctions. Wow. Okay, the article further cites Jay-Z's attorney Alex Spiro tells TMZ Mr. Carter wasn't in Florida at that time to witness this incident. He was engaged in easily findable public activities that prove he was not at this event. This is more nonsense that erodes the trust in our justice system. The article further cites a rep for Gloria and Emilio Estefan tells TMZ Gloria and Emilio Estefan strongly deny the allegations made. The property in question was never a home where Gloria and Emilio resided, but it was rather a house they owned for family use. There were no parties thrown at that property between 2012 and 2019. We have all necessary documentation to support these facts and will provide it to the court. Okay, the article further cites a new Diddy accuser claims he was actually assaulted and humiliated at a Ecoff party in Miami, and he says Jay-Z, Beyonce, LeBron James, and Gloria Estefan saw him in rough shape. Diddy is being sued for human trafficking by a Florida man named Mazzaro Joseph, who claims Diddy humiliated him at a April 2015 birthday party for King Combs by strapping a pin to his face and parading him around. The article further cites in the lawsuit obtained by TMZ. So you guys, let me interject really quickly. This is not an April Fool's joke because according to this article, according to TMZ, this was a filed document. It's filed with the courts. Okay, so he was drugged and transported to Star Island in Miami for the big party in April 2015. He says he was dragged into the back entrance of Emilio and Gloria Estefan's mansion, where a panicked Gloria saw his induced stupor and demanded someone call an ambulance. The article further cites Mazzero claims Emilio quickly silenced Gloria and ushered her away into the crowd. And then he says he saw LeBron walking through a hallway in a vamp town. He says LBJ looked at him and said, y'all better do something about that. The article further cites in the docs, Mazzero claims ex-OnStar Adria English then led him through a secret tunnel to Diddy's mansion, and he regained partial consciousness in a large party area where he noticed Beyonce and Jayz. Mazzero claims when Beyonce saw him, she asked, what's this? What's this all about? Why is this white man with the cock mask standing here in front of me? He says one of Diddy's goons told Beyonce Diddy wants him to see what we do to snitches. This is part of his punishment. And again, this is all alleged. The article further cites Diddy's accusers claim he was then forcibly paraded through multiple rooms filled with people who jeered and taunted him. And he says Diddy ordered him to be degraded, calling out, he's gonna find out what we do to snitches tonight. Get him undressed. Oh my gosh. Okay, the article further cites Mazzero says he was stripped and then dressed in a small thong bikini bottom and a black leather mask with a rubber dam forcibly inserted and zipped closed over his head. He says a locking X device was affixed to the mask protruding from his mouth. What? With Diddy and Adria allegedly subjecting him to degrading and non-consensual acts. This is 2004. Is this the guy? He says, oh, okay, no, it's not. Okay, this is Jacob the jeweler. Okay, my bad. He says later in the night, he came across celebrity jeweler Jacob, who he says was visibly disturbed by his attire. He claimed Jacob asked, what's this? What's going on with this guy? Why is he standing here staring at me with a ping strapped to his face? Mazzero claims Emilio again intervened and told Diddy's goons to get him out of Jacob's sights. And then Gloria again pleaded for an ambulance, with Emilio silencing her and shoving her away into a crowd. Jay-Z, Beyonce, LeBron, Gloria, and Jacob are not being sued. Gotta put that out there, you guys. So this is the mix interjecting. They're witnesses, alleged witnesses, alleged. The article further cites, now it is true Diddy threw a 17th birthday party for his son back in April 2015. And while Mazzero is referring to it as a freak off, the alleged event he describes does not match what prosecutors have said in the federal indictment. They allege the freak-offs involve Diddy, a male S-worker, and other women. By the way, one quick hole we found in Mazzetto's story with a simple Google search is that Jay-Z was in NYC on April 1st, 2015, the date of King's 17th birthday, for a speaking engagement about Tidal streaming service, which he had just purchased. Mazzetto is going after Diddy, Emilio, Adria, and Diddy's alleged drug mule, Brandon Paul, among others. He's suing them for human trafficking and he's seeking damages. Sean Combs' legal team tells TMZ this complaint demonstrates the depraved lengths plaintiffs will travel to garner headlines in pursuit of a payday. No sane person reading this complaint could credit this story. Mr. Combs looked forward to having his day in court where these lies and the perverse motives of those who told them will be revealed. And this is Brandon, you guys. Remember him? I'll drop the links in my description section of this video. I did content on the drug mule and when Diddy had got arrested and all of that stuff. I did several videos, but okay. Okay, let's jump into the chat really quickly. This person says, if this is true, he needs to be suspended indefinitely pending investigation from the NBA. Okay, y'all, come on now. This person says, damn, the drama at his Ecoff's party is hitting harder than Diddy's beats. If only the walls could talk and spill the tea. But for real, if J&B were there, you know this tea is about to boil over. This person says, we believe all women, but we don't believe all men. Hollywood is doing a full 360 on believing all victims of S crimes. Good points. This person says, I wouldn't be surprised if they were also involved. This person says, Gloria Estefan could have called Dr. Beat for assistance, but decided not to bother him on the weekend. This person says, wonder when more people will be arrested. This person says, very strange. This person says, and I truly believe him. There is nothing like a Diddy party. As per LeBron James, they're all effing twisted. And these are reactions from X, not my own. These are people reacting, their opinions. These are tweets, opinions, comments, reactions. Doesn't mean that they're fact. Okay? Gotta get that out there. Okay, you guys. Okay, everyone, that was a lot to unpack. So what are your thoughts? Drop some comments in the chat. Just to be clear, Beyonce, Jay-Z, and LeBron are not being sued. Diddy is, according to this article, the TMZ article, and you can read that at your leisure, you guys. Diddy, Brandon the drug mule, and the porn star. I think that was the porn star. Anyway, they're being sued. And yeah, and it's not an April Fool's joke. This is a lot to unpack. In my opinion, you guys, where there's smoke, there's fire. Apparently, according to this article, they are alleged witnesses. You got the Jay-Z, you got Beyonce, you got LeBron James. They are alleged witnesses to this lawsuit. And I'm surprised Alex Spiro responded, Jay-Z's attorney, because he's not even included in this lawsuit. But I guess to be on the safe side, or I guess he just wanted to respond anyway, because, you know, Alex Spiro, in my opinion, is the media. Or, if you get my point, he loves the media. But there was no one speaking on behalf of Beyonce, so I'm guessing, no, I wouldn't say Alex Spiro was speaking on her behalf, because that's Jay-Z's attorney. He spoke for Jay-Z. So, but yeah, this is interesting. I, at first, kind of thought maybe it was an April Fool's joke, but it's not. And we shall see how this is going to play out in the courts. I am going to run a story on a win Diddy just recently had. Diddy had a couple wins. It's so much to keep up with, you guys, so forgive me, but hey, it's pretty much a one-stop shop over here. But Diddy just had another recent win, and I'm not gonna say, because he had a partial win in a Lil Rod's case, because some of the claims got tossed out, but a few of the major claims remain. But I mean, claims getting tossed out, a win is a win, you know. So, and then also too, Jane Doe recently, basically that case was dropped because Jane Doe did not want to come forth, did not want to reveal her or his identity. So, but let me know your thoughts, you guys, down in the chat. Like I said, look, did they know? Looks like there's alleged witnesses. Did they know? And as I said before, where there's smoke, there's fire. Sometimes the rabbit hole runs deep, but we shall see how all of this plays out. I think, in my opinion, a lot of these industry people are locked in terms of keeping the most secrets and misdeeds and toxicity of their buddies or industry friends and relationships, keeping these secrets under wraps and trying to have each other's back, whether it be silently or publicly. They may be behind the scenes pulling some strings. I mean, although Jay-Z said that he and Diddy wasn't friends, who knows what's going on behind the scenes? And although I don't believe that they were never friends, but you know, I guess that's debatable right about now, since his attorney came out and said that they were not friends. But again, we should see how all this plays out. The industry, Hollyweird, is pretty interesting and pretty weird, pun intended. So, like this video, you guys, share this video, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.